Ducks pull it back into their own zone. Stretch pass, got off by Panamino, lost an edge. Went in on sides. Ebbett with it on the half wall, pulls away from pressure, cycles it back down, but cut off by the Ducks and hoists it up and out. Sui back to pick it up. He's chased in the zone. Scarborough met with some pressure on the half wall, held in by the Ducks. Sent into the corner. Tui, turnover. Comes back to Tui though. Gets it up to Scarborough. Scarborough loses it in his feet. Holds it up a little bit. Pulls it back to Panamino. Panamino hoists it up. And now people falling all over the place. Stretch pass. Zone entry. And high over the net. Transition through the neutral zone. Rowan puts some pressure on the puck carrier. Back to Botero. He comes away with it, gets the puck knocked off his stick, comes back to Modry, and the net comes off. Net's off behind. No call or no whistle. Modry transitions it over to Pack. Out in front of him. Rowan steps in, gets it just out of the reach of Baker. Ducks drive it up and into the Kings bench. Having a face off here in center ice. Fixing the net down there for Watson. Steps up. Puck works its way back in the Duck zone. They transition it out, dump it into the Kings zone. Tui back in the corner to get it. Some pressure there. Moved up the wall. Turnover. Ducks with it. Kowalski ships it right back out. Hoists it up off the glass. Held in by the Ducks. Sent into the corner off of Panamino's hand. Panamino drives it up there off the puck. Moves it up the wall. Boston's able to stretch pass. And this is the target. Ducks stretch pass. Get one in behind Panamino. Big rebound. Big save by Avakian. The fans are all putting it in the net, but nope. Avakian gets a piece of it. Pushes it aside. Stretch pass. Connection. And Dean almost got in all the way around the Ducks D. Ducks transition. They dump it into the Kings zone. Botero back to pick it up, stretch pass, over to Ebbett. Ebbett holds it on the wall. Stretch pass far side. That's transitioned, cut off. But Scarborough makes a move, dances around. Ducks going to the box. King's going to get the first power play opportunity here. Ducks were beat. They stuck the leg out. 16 to the box for the interference. Steps in on the face-off. Different pack on the wings. Puck gets pushed over to the far side corner. Held in by Pack. Transition down to Ida. Back to Baker. Baker back to Ida. Ida circles back. Comes back to Botero. Botero drives it on the half wall to Ida. Stretch pass into the slot. Cleared out by the Ducks. That's going to go for icing. Not far enough though. Botero back to pick it up. He's chased in behind the net. Some miscommunication there. Ducks drive it right back in. Avakian cuts it off. Modry back to pick it up. He moves it up the wall out in front of Pack. Baker in on the forecheck. Ducks move it up the wall here. 2-on-1 develops. Player couldn't handle the pass. 3-on-2 develops. Ida gives it to Baker, but in the feet. He pushes it in the corner. Pack comes away with it. He gets met with some pressure. Baker drives it into the corner to Ida. Ida back to Pack. Pack has it in the corner. Back into Ida. Ida out of the corner. Transitions it back to Tui. Tui drives it down to Baker. Baker walks around the guy. Transitions it back to Pack. Pack back up the wall. Cleared out now by the Ducks. Back to Tui. Tui stretch pass. It's Panamino. Panamino gets the wheel spinning, cuts in the zone, and sends one in. Pad save, kicked into the corner. Back to Tui. Tui backhands it down the wall. Panamino's got it, drives it back to Rowan. Rowan and Panamino in the corner. Puck gets hoisted up and out. Tui back to pick it up. Tui stretch pass. It's Rowan. He it's Scarborough to Rowan. Rowan down the slot. Centering attempt. Rebound right there. Unable to get the stick on it. Bocharoff with the drive. Fanned on it. Pushed into the corner. Penalty's over. Even strength. Puck triples out of the corner. Ducks able to transition it up and out through the neutral zone. Ebbett with some pressure. Ducks with the centering attempt. Broken up by Bocharoff. He sends it up the wall. Scarborough looking for the stretch pass. That's broken up by the Ducks and sent all the way back in. That's going to go for icing. So face-off coming back into the Ducks zone on the icing call. Falski pushes it forward. Ducks up on loose puck. They drive it up the wall. Held in by Modry. Transitioned out to the near side here. We gotta move that forward. 2-on-1 develops. Another cross-ice pass can't be handled by the Ducks. Another shot, drive, save, picked up, and was able to skate around Slovakia and find the wide side. Ducks up 1-0, 10:31 in the first period. Rowan's in on the face-off, pushes it back to the Ducks. They go back and forth, D to D. Baker in on the forecheck, almost cut off the cross-ice pass. Ducks put it back in their own end. Transition up and out. Tui with the neutral zone. That's Baker. Fumbled it though. Stretch pass, hits Baker. Down the left wing. Centering attempt. That gets through. Panamino unable to get a stick on it. Comes back to Baker. Baker loses an edge. Ducks transition up and out, across the red line. Tui steps up on the puck carrier. Slovakian with a big save. Looked like Baker got hit up high there. No foul by the referee. Bocharoff with the drive tip. Wide of the net. Ebbett gets on there. Up the wall. Almost held in by Modry. Comes back. Holds up. Gets it over to Bocharoff. Bocharoff cross-ice feed back to Ebbett. Ebbett zone entry. Called the offsides on it though. He just steps in on the face-off. Modry sends it over. Cross-ice feed. Sorry, had to move the line out of the way. Comes back. King's unable to hold it in. Modry sends it over. Not hard enough though. Bocharoff comes back and recovers. Quick transition back through the neutral zone. Drop pass. Bocharoff gets it over to Modry. Modry pulls off the wall, shot off the pad, back to Ida. Ida drives it in the corner, but picked up by the Ducks, skated out. Judge pass. It's the Ducks on the entry, sends one in. Avakian with the big pad save. Ida with it. Ducks transitioning up. Bocho picks it up, and he's again 97 now going to the box for the tripping. Back to Bocho. Bocho, they get the extra skater on. Panamino winds up in a big drive and a save. Picked up by Ida in the corner, driven up the wall. Ducks touch it up now. Baker hit the guy with the puck, and he's going to the box. So 5-on-5, 8:06 left in the first period. Rowan steps in on the face-off. Ebbett left wing. Tui has it. He drives it up. That's picked up. Doesn't make its way in. Sends up the wall. Shot. Save. Avakian. Comes back to Tui, drives it up the wall to Pack. Pack stretch pass behind Abbott. Abbott's going to get on the gas and get there first in the corner nicely. Right through a hook. Pack within the corner. He cycles back to Abbott. Abbott back out to Rowan. Puck hopped over his stick though. Puck gets knifed off the puck carrier's stick. Driven up the wall. Picked up, stretch past far side, hopes over a stick. Tui picks it up. He drives it right back up the same wall. Looks like catch on the back end. Across the red line, zone entry, shot way over the net. Ida picks it up on the wall, loses it in his feet, comes off, shot, deflected wide. Now number 20 is going to the box for the high hit over there on the far side. Oh, he gets a 2 and a 10, so 20 is going to be on for a while. Someone called timeout. So Kings getting on their power play here. Rowan pushes it up forward. Evan picks it up, zone entry, down the left wing. Gets things set up, back to Panamino. Panamino circles away, dumps it in the corner. Scarborough tried to send it out front. Sends up the far side wall. Tui's got to come out. Hands on it, send it up the wall. Tui picks it up. 3-on-2 develops. Oh, Evan with the drive wide. Big rebound off the wall, though. Picked up. Botrof stops the puck carrier. Tui with some body check. Knocks the puck carrier off the puck. Tui gets things set up. Transitions over to Rowan. Cross-ice feed. Back to Tui. Down to the half wall. Ebbett. Cross-ice feed again. Broken up by the Ducks. Puck carrier driven off the wall, off the puck again. Stretch pass. Gets it over to Ebbett. Ebbett drives it in deep. Comes out nicely. Shot. Deflected over the net. Pack jumps on the loose puck. Pack transitions it back. Over to Ebbett. Ebbett to Botrof. Botrof with the recovery nicely. Ducks drive it in on Avakian. He holds it down. Pack back there. He leaves it back for Botrof. Botrof assesses the situation. Stretch pass. Gets through. Rafalski's going to jump on it. 2-on-1. Gets it over to Pack. But handcuffs him. Comes back. Drive. Rafalski. Nice little backhand pass. And a big save by the Ducks goaltender. So even strength now, all penalties expired except for the 10-minute misconduct. So 20. Rowan steps in. Ducks stretch pass through the neutral zone. Ducks miscommunication. Shot way wide of the net. Back to Botrof. Botrof sends it up to Rowan. Rowan gets the wheel spinning. Top circle shot. Wow, just a glove save at the last minute. Had the far post pick. Another big save by the Ducks goaltender. .427 left in the first period. Ida steps in on the face-off. Ducks win it back. Have it on the forecheck. Drives around the far side wall. Shuttled up and out. Ducks drive it into the King zone. Off the ref's leg. Transition back to the D. Back into the corner. Ducks have the far side corner. They transition it down. That's knifed off by Ida. Ida gets the wheel spin and one guy to beat. He's got Scarborough staying with him. He pulls up on the half wall. Gets knifed off of his stick. Ebbett comes in, drives it just wide of the net. Panamino drops down low, picks it up, transitions it into Ebbett. He gets met with some pressure. Comes away with it though. And then just saw that he was trying to pull the trigger, gets knifed off of his stick. Scarborough strips the puck carrier. Zone entry, Scarborough shot, deflected wide. Into the corner. Back up, oh, all the way out in the neutral zone. Tui picks it up. Another centering pass. Comes all the way back to Tui. He drives it over to Panamino. Panamino back to Tui. Tui transitions up, oh, just out in front of off of Ida's stick. Panamino picks it up in the neutral zone. Battle there by the red line. Right here in front of the penalty boxes. Puck comes loose. Panamino gets it over to Pack. Pack zone entry, down the wing. He makes a nice little move into the slot area. Trying to split the D. So we got 2:54 left in the first period. Rowan steps in. He wins it back to Modry. Modry steps off the wall. Big with the tip in on net. And a save. Rowan picks it up in the corner. Loses his feet. Transitions it back. Or holds on to it. He gets it back to Baker out of his reach. Ducks into far side wall. Mojo's going to get over there to hold it in. He gets met with some pressure. Rowan drives it in the corner. Ducks wrap around near side wall here. Potro comes off of his stick in the wall. Stays with it. Puck bouncing around. Ended up on a Duck stick. Down in the slot. Backhand shot wide. Picked up by Mojo. Drives it up the wall. Held in by the Ducks. Big transition off the wall. Cross-ice pass. Shot. Trickles through. Unable to get a stick on it. Comes back to Pack. He's got Baker exit in the zone. Baker picks it up. Met with some pressure there. Ducks take over. Transition up to the neutral zone. Back to Tui. He drives it up to Coffin. Coffin drives it back into the Duck zone. Ducks transition far side there. Eden gets knocked off the puck. And then comes right back to him. Back and forth to action. Tui picks it up, gets it over to Panamino. Gains the red line, drives it into the Duck zone. Coffin with some pressure. Rafalski drives it back down to Coffin. Coffin pinches the wall, comes away with it. Rafalski on his knees, gets it over to Coffin. Coffin gets hit from behind, no call. Ducks through the neutral zone, into the King's end. Shot, big rebound, saved by Avakian, picked up by Tui. He pulls up in the corner, stretch pass, out in front of Dean. Driven right back out and into the King zone. Tui picks it up. He drives it over to the near side wall. Panamino skates into it. He goes cross ice and chipped up and out. Came off a Scarborough stick into the bench area. .27 seconds left in the first period. Ida steps in, ties the puck up. Epic comes away with it, cuts down the right wing, leaves it back to Panamino. He drives it in. Scarborough's going to pick it up on the back end. Driven back up the wall. Botrope with the drive and a save. It's sitting right there, unable to get a stick on it. Knox hoists it up. That's going to go for icing. Last face-off of the period down deep in the Duck zone. Eda steps in on the face-off. Mojo drives into the corner. That should just about do it. So after one, the Ducks are up 1-0. Looks like the Ducks brought out Alex Kitten, trying to put his team together for next year again. Last time that happened, Kings slaughtered the Ducks. So let's hope for that same result. Ducks with it, they drive it wide of Vakian. Mojo back to pick it up. He drives it up the wall, held in by the Ducks. They transition down, right back out in the slot area, sitting there. Another shot and a save of Vakian. Puck works its way in the near side corner. Chopped off of Moji's stick. Moji comes over, drives it up on the backhand up the wall. Ida steps into it. He drives it up and out. Ducks drive it right back in. Moji shed pass, chipped in by Scarborough. Transitioned over, far side, driven up the wall. Panamino unable to hold it in. Evitt back to pick it up. He transitions it back up the wall to Panamino. Panamino stretch pass to Scarborough. Scarborough chips it up out of the zone. Picked up and driven back in by the Ducks. Botro back to pick it up. He goes up the wall, held in. Comes up to Ida. Ida has the red line. Stretch pass to Scarborough. Scarborough shot. Save. Into the corner. Ida pushes it back into the corner. Driven up the wall. Comes away. Uh-oh. Cross-ice pass broken up by poke check. Transition back up. Enough for Rowan. Rowan down the right wing. Into the corner. Around the D. Back behind the net. Into the far side corner now. He's got Pack out. Goes back to Tui. Tui fumbles on it. Sends it up. But that's broken up by the Ducks. And skated out of the zone. Cross-ice pass. Picked up by Panamino. Panamino's got Pack. Big drive. Big rebound. And yes! Pack picks up the rebound and puts it in the wide open net. And the Kings tie the game. Nice drive by Panamino. Big pad rebound. And Pack gets a stick on it. And has a wide open net. Rowan steps in for the faceoff, flanked by Baker and Pack on the wings. Puck pushed back into the Ducks zone. Baker in on the forecheck. Transition up the near side wall here. Quickly out. Tui back, drives his guy wide with a nice poke check, breaks that up. Sends it up the wall. Stretch pass, nobody there. Ducks pick it up in the neutral zone. Cross-ice pass, broken up. Pushed into the corner. Sent back, Panamino picks it up, drives it up the wall. Baker picks it up off the wall. Transitions it over to Rowan. Rowan gets a stick on it. Gets the skates wheeling. Shot wide of the net. Picked up by Baker. Transition back down to Rowan. Rowan back up the wall to Baker. Baker to out to nobody. Ducks are able to transition it up and out. Mobley picks up the puck, gets it going, moves it up to try to hit Dean. Ducks with the re-entry. They have to pull back in their neutral zone. Far side. They drive it near side corner. Botro picks it up. He chips it up the wall. To Dean. Dean backhands it in the zone. That's hoisted up and out. Ducks have a transition. Poke checked by Botro. Broken up on the entry. Dean with the puck. Back to Botro. Botro crosses the red line. One guy to beat. He gets pinched off. Rafalski skates into it in the corner. Moves it back to Botro. Botro's off the wall. Big drive, deflected just wide of the net. Modry picks it up. Sending attempt, nobody there. Rafalski picks it up though. Shot driven in, blocked by a skate. Rafalski picked it up on the back end. He gets hampered with. Puck protection. He gets yanked down. No call. Panamino gets the wheel spinning again. Cuts in the zone. Rifles one in. And a big save by the Ducks goalie. Edith line out. Edith pushes it in the slot area. Picked up by the Ducks. Skated out of the zone, across the red line. Broken up by Tui, nicely. Scarborough gets it up to Aida. Aida's got, cuts through the slot. Nice little transition, and Abbott with a nice little drive and another big save by the Ducks goalie. Back to Panamino. Panamino with the drive. Doesn't get all, yeah! And it finds its way back on the rebound. Comes off the Scarborough skate and goes into the back of the net. The Kings got a 2-1 lead. Ida steps back in for the face-off. It's tied up there. Ducks pull it back. That gets knifed off by Evan nicely. And he stays with this. Strips the puck. That's interference. No call. Transition down to Ida. Ida gets punched off the puck. Transition through the neutral zone. Poke checked away. What's the call on that? That was a poke check. Strip puck. Wow. Hooking. I don't know about that one. So Ducks get their first power play of the game. Rowan steps in, pushes it back. Ducks have it on the back end. Baker with the poke check. Transition in the slot. Ducks hold it in. Drive it down to the far near side wall. Back up to the point. Back down into the corner. Up high. Shot. Glove save of Akian. Rowan gets it over to Panamino. Panamino back ends it up the wall. Held in. Down along the half wall. Comes off the wall. Into the slot. Broken up nicely. Shoved over the far side. Shot. Not out. Down into the corner. Centering. Shot. Save of Akian. Push behind the net. Driven up the wall. Back onto the half wall. Shot. Picked up. Cleared out. Oh. Baker almost pulled that up. Ducks back into the King zone. Poke checked off. Driven up. Not out. Fumble. Shot. Way over the net, like 5 feet. So 44 seconds left. Falsky steps in, pushes it over the far side wall, picked up by the Ducks. They transition over the far near side here, pull up on the half wall. They transition it onto the half wall again, back into the corner. Ochoa chases his guy behind the net, blind pass backwards, and back in the corner, back up high. Looking to go down low. No one in front of the Kings net. Trying to go back door, makes his way far side wall, picked up. 10 seconds left in the penalty. Ochoa picks that up, goes up the wall, but held in by the Ducks. Transition back down in the corner. Devin's able to get it. That's a hook. Where's that hook? Wow. Shot way wide of the net. Ochoa missed the clearing attempt. Stretch pass. Penalty's over. Nice, gets it over to Scarborough, but the outside entry as Rowan's losing an edge. Rowan's lines out. Back has it, he's valued. That's a hook too. Baker just overskated it. Tui back to pick it up. Stretch pass. Hits Baker. Baker transitions up to Rowan. Rowan 3-on-2 develops with the rushing Baker and Pack. Pack on the back door. Hopped over his stick. Tui picks it up on the wall. Into the corner. Comes back to Pack. Pack drives it in. Baker picks it up. Oh, he tried to toe drag. Gets knocked off of his stick. Pack breaks that up at the red line. fights through some pressure, stays with it. Panamino drives it up the wall, but not out. Ducks with the transition down. Panamino cuts that off and drives it up the near side wall. Back to Tui. Tui chasing in the corner. He drives up the wall. Baker nice comes in with the stick lift. Transitioned out way out in front of Ida. Ducks drive it right back up. Tui skates back to get it. Dane's red line drives it up the wall. Coffin drives it in deep. Ducks come up the near side wall here. Held in by Rafalski. Now it's punched out in the neutral zone. Cross-eye speed. Top circle shot blocked by Coffin. Nicely. Coffin's able to hoist it up and out. Actually, it hits a stanchion, stays in. What a great bounce there. Coffin gets another chance. That comes out this time. Because Tui's got it. Ducks touch up. Dean in on the forecheck. Ducks driving up the near side wall here. Cross-eye speed. Broken up by Botrov. He goes up the wall to himself. He gets the wheel spinning. 2-on-2. Botrov drive. Blocked by the D. Botrov skates back into it. Back into the corner. Botrov with the poke check. Comes off the wall. And then he gets the poke checked off of his stick. Ducks are offside. That's an offside entry. Way offside. 6:41 left in the second period. Kings with the 2-1 lead. Ida in on the face-off. Ebbett picking it out of the traffic. Ducks get a stick on it and drive it into the King zone. Botrov back to pick it up. He drives it up the wall. Ida gets a stick on it. Into the neutral zone. Back into the King's end. Left there on the wall. Back into the corner. Wow! That got deflected. He just sent out. Came off the skate. Found a hole in the hockey end. Ducks got a bounce there. So we got a 2-2 hockey game here. 6:19 left in the second period. Pass getting pulled back into the Duck zone. Rowan steps in for it. Baker trying to pick it out of traffic. Gets it back to Panamino with the drive. Wide of the net. Baker picks it up on the near side wall here. Cuts off the wall into the slot. Gets it over to... Wow! Nice little deflection by Pack. Quick little transition. Another shot deflected wide of the net. Panamino picks it up on the far side wall, into the corner, hits it to Pack, pushed over to the near side wall. Tui drops down low. Baker picks up his position. Battle in the near side corner. Ducks come away with it. Panamino with some pressure. Again, Baker loses an edge. Comes all the way back down into Tui. Tui spins away from pressure. Gets it over to Rowan. Rowan up off the glass but not out. Big drive in on Avakian. He holds on to it. Kings drive it out of zone. Dean's going to jump on it. One guy to beat. Dean comes in, pulls up on the half wall. Rafalski comes in. He hoists it over to Coffin. Coffin sidesteps some pressure. Gets it over to Dean. Dean gets it back to Modry. Modry back down to Dean on the half wall. Over to Coffin. Coffin trying to get it back out front. Gets it out to Botrov. Botrov's the drive and wide of the net. Moby gets it over there, holds it in nicely. Transition into the corner. Now the Ducks are able to chip it out. 2-on-1 develops. Big rebound. Big save by Avakian on a point-blank shot. Chipped up. Ducks hold it in. Comes back to Botrov. Botrov over to Modry. Modry stretch pass. That's knocked out of midair. Gets it back to Botrov. He gets a wheel spinning. Cuts down. Cuts into the slot. Abbott with a nice drive and a big rebound. Held in. Another big drive by Panamino. Deflected up and high into the netting. Abbott steps in on the face-off, pushes it forward. Scarborough cuts it off, gets it over to Ida. Oh, Ida lost it in his feet. He's looking to pull the trigger. Comes out in the neutral zone. Panamino retracts, drives it right back up the wall. Abbott chips it down the wall. Knocked off by the Ducks into the feet and cleared back into the King zone. Tui back to pick it up. He drives it over the near side wall here to Scarborough. Scarborough loses an edge trying to pick up the puck. Comes back to Tui. Tui fighting through some pressure. Panamino cuts the puck carrier off. Ducks get there, they drive it back to the back end. Cross-ice speed. Held in. Driven in on a vacuum with the save. Kicked into the corner. Ducks transitioning in the corner. Ida working to get it out. That's a hit to the head there. Another hit to the head. Ida pulls away. 3-on-1's going to develop. He's got Ida. He's got Panamino. Panamino. Wow, what a save. Panamino had it on the right side, or left side. And Koenig comes up with a huge save for the Ducks. Gets it over to Baker. Baker gets it to Pack. Pack trying to backhand it. Back into Rowan on the hop wall. He transitions it down to Baker, just over his stick. Pack comes down to help him out. Nice little forecheck going on. Now the Ducks are able to skate it out. Drop pass. Shot. Stick. It's deflected off the stick way into the netting. 2:37 left in the second period. Botrov drives it off the wall to himself, up to Pack. Pack gets met with some pressure. Moby back to pick it up. He gets the wheel spinning. He's chopped down, no call. Transitioned up, back in on the forecheck. Ducks wrap it around the wall. Can be held in by Botrov. Nice drive. Baker picks it up. Unable to get a clean trigger on it. Panamino hoists it up. It's going to come down. Baker's going to jump on the loose puck. Come in, zip one in, and a save. Line out. Into the corner. Battle in the corner. Comes up the wall. Ducks able to get a stick on it. They chip it up and out. Drop pass. Cross-side speed. Saved by Avakian. Picked up by Tui. He pulls back in the corner. Drives it back in the near side wall here. Ducks drive right back down low. the wall. Dean's going to jump on the loose puck. Transition it up and out. Ducks drive it right back in. Chewy back to pick it up. He gets it over to Panamino out in front of him. Panamino picks it up in the corner. Hoists it up and out. Ducks drive it right back into the King zone. Chewy's going to pick it up there. He drives it up the wall. Back out into the neutral zone. 1 minute left in the second period. Transition up the wall here. Chipped off the wall. Cuts to the middle. Broken up nicely. Dean picks it up. Gets it up to Abbott. Abbott into the slot. Tries to pull the trigger. Kicks it up to a stick. Ida picks it up off the bench. He drops it back to Modry. Modry cross-ice speed. Broken up. In all alone. So 36 seconds left in the second period. King's got to find a way to dig himself back out. Of the 3-2 deficit. Ida pulls it back. Gets it back to Modry. Modry drives it up the wall. Ida punches it into the King zone, or the Duck zone. Stretch pass through the neutral zone. That's broken up. Zone entry by the Ducks. They chip it into the right back behind Avakian. Botrov with it. Stretch pass behind Ida. Outside speed to the near side wall. Cut off by Botrov. Botrov, 4 seconds left. Comes in just as he's pulling the trigger. It's a stick check. And after 2 periods, we have a 3-2 hockey game. Third period coming up next. Ducks pull it back. They go D to D. Stretch pass. Chewy picks it up on the back end. Drives it up the wall. That's a knee to knee. No call by the referee. Wow. Holy cow. Ducks pick it up. Broken up by Chewy. Back to Panamino. Up off the glass. Up down the wall. Back in. Quick little transition. Wow. That was dangerous. Shot wide of the net. Back up to the D. Back end to the corner. King's kind of watching right now. Panamino back behind the net with some pressure. Puck trickles up the wall. Push back into the corner. Louis picks it up. Abbott does it. Stretch pass to Abbott. Got a stick on it. The license waves off. Moving back up the wall. Botrov. Botrov, oh man, had Rowan down the slot. Back to Botrov. Botrov back down to Abbott. Abbott with the shot. A nice little deflection by Pack, but over the net. Modry drops down low, pushes it into the corner. Pack has some pressure in the corner. Rowan drops down to help him out. He transitions it over to the far side wall. Held in by Botrov. High up off the glass. Modry drives that guy off the puck. Ducks come away with it. Backhand shot, picked up. Modry with it, chipped out into the slot. Baker's going to pick up the loose puck. Centering attempt, hits Rowan. He gets it on the backhand. Then gets knifed off from his stick. Ducks down the right wing, shot. Right in the midsection of Avakian, no rebound. Falsky knifes it into the corner. Panamino wraps it back behind Avakian. Tui picks it up there. Stretch pass. Gets through to Dean. Dean down the right wing. Shot. Save. Picked up by Coffin. Dean picks it up. He chips it into the slot. That's picked up by the Ducks and skated out. Ducks with the zone entry. They chip it into the corner. Panamino drives this guy in the corner. Modry over there with some pressure. Ducks peel it off the wall. Rafalski stays with it. He chips it back down to Panamino. Panamino turns it over to a Duck behind the net. They drive it up and held in on the back end. Back into the corner, slot area. And wow, nice little shot, but wide. Coffin's able to get, or I didn't think hoisted it up and out. Coffin in on the forecheck. Duck stretch pass. They get a stick on it. Modry back to pick it up in the corner. He's met with some pressure back there. Otrof with it. He loses the puck. Ducks come away with it. They transition it back into the corner. Back up the half wall. Shot. Save Avakian. Otrof spills out of traffic. He's got Ebbett. He moves it up to Ebbett down the left wing. Into the Duck zone. Shot. Deflected right out in front. Big save. Picked up by the Ducks and skated out. They move it up and 3-on-1 develops. Quick little forehand backhand finds the meters on Avakian. And the Ducks go up 4-2. Now the Kings have a little bit more of a hole to dig themselves out of. On that transition, they had a great scoring opportunity down low. And then the transition went the other way. 3 or 4 on 1. Rowan steps in on the face-off. Chips it up. Ducks pull it back in their own end. Cross ice pass. Ducks dump it in. In on Avakian. He puts a glove over it. King's got to. You got to grab the little piece. King's got to put a little energy together here. He gets put out of it. Baker steps in. Ducks pull it back to their D. D to D. Cross that speed. Slot. Shot. Save. Another shot. Save. Steps in for the face-off again. Puck gets tied up, pushed to the corner. Tui wraps around their side wall here. Baker picks it up. He chucks it back down to Tui. Tui fills back. Gets it over to Panamino. Panamino circles away from pressure. Stretch pass. Another miscommunication. Tui's got to get up there. Not out yet. Gets it over to Baker. Out in front of him. Chipped up and out. Through the neutral zone. Comes through. Ducks zone entry. Shot. Way over the net. Picked up by Tui. Tui chops it up the wall. Back picks it up on the half wall. Rolling there to help out. Puck comes off the stick. Transition down. Back out. Another one transitioned out. Another drive picked up. And Avakian puts a glove over it. Into the corner. Falski ended up helping out. Dropped just beyond Botros' reach. Botros skates into it. He hoisted up and out. The hand pass picked up by Falski, so waved off. Nice little poke check by Modry. Transitioned into the corner. Falski gets knocked off the puck. Cross check while he's down. Battle in the corner there. Save. Ducks chasing, or Kings chasing again. Comes out to Ida. He dumps it up, transitioning it up to Coffin. Coffin's got the red line. He hoists it in, goes for a change. Ducks looking to catch the Kings on a change. Panamino picks it up. He goes cross ice over to Scarborough. Scarborough puck protects. Zone entry on by the Ducks. Panamino pokes it over into the corner. Transition back behind Avakian, back up the far side wall. Transition over to the near side. Ebbett skates into it. Transitions it over to Panamino. Panamino stretch pass out in front of Ebbett. Ebbett gets a wheel spin and cuts across the red line into the zone, down the right wing. Gets hampered with, into the corner. Scarborough comes in to help him out. Comes out. Gets out to Ida. Ida with the shot over the net. Gets it back to Tuli. Tuli winds up with the drive. And that's over the net. Ida comes back to Ida. Kings with some offensive zone pressure. Back to Tuli. Top circle. Shot. Deflected wide. Picked up by Ida. Transition down to Ebbett. Ebbett back out. Scarborough picks it up in the circles. Gets it back to Ida on the half wall. Back into the corner to Scarborough. Tried to feed it back to Tui. Gets deflected. Tui with the drive. Off the pad into the wall and hoisted all the way down. Ducks ice the puck. The offensive zone pressure. Rowan steps in on the faceoff. Back over to Modry. Modry chips it down the wall, out in front of Baker. Their transition through the neutral zone. Modry back, breaks it up. Nice little big shot and a rebound picked up in the slot. Gotta have numbers going to the net. That's what happens. So 8-17, the Kings have a bigger hole to find themselves out of. Rafalski steps in. Pushes it over. Ducks pull it back. They go cross ice. They come back near side. Go back far side. Cross the red line. Transition up. Do the big rebound again off of Vakian's pads. Rafalski sends it up. Held in. Big drive, but doesn't get all of it. Comes off a skate. King's just watching it. Comes up. Dean's able to send it up and not out. Held in. Rafalski backhands it out to nobody. Ducks are able to drive it right back in. Panamino comes in with one hand. And the Kings are just watching the Ducks skate around. It's crazy. Rafalski picks it up. He drives it up the wall lightly, so that's not going to go out. Ducks put it back into the corner behind the net. Transition to the back door. Coffin picks it up. That's transition back down. Panamino picks it up. Comes off of his stick. Ducks with it. Shot. Way over the net. Tui picks it up. Kings can't get back in this game this way. Gets it up to Coffin. Coffin ices the puck. Instead of skating a couple more feet to get the red line. .6:54 left in the game. Edith steps in on the face-off.
It's been a while.
Scarborough comes in, picks it out of traffic. Has a 3-on-2 develop. Scarborough gets around the D. Moji comes in and help out. Punches it in a corner to Evan. Evan gets hit with some pressure. Scarborough gets hit on the slot on the half wall. Puck comes off there. Back up the wall.
Oh, hard!
Again, King's watching him skate. Ocho tries it up and out. Edith's got to come back to it. He cuts down into the corner. Gets it out to Scarborough. Scarborough fanned on the shot. Unable to get a stick on it. He comes back, lifts the stick. Gets it over to Panamino. Panamino over to Botero. Botero backhands it down, but that's cut down by the Ducks D. Rowan comes in, picks up the loose puck on the wall here, center ice. Kings drive it right back in. Rowan in on the forecheck. Ducks come off the wall, back to Panamino. Into the corner. He hoists it up to Tui. Tui drives it up to the Pack. Pack leaves it on the wall. Ducks transition 3-on-1 right here. Over to another shot. Big save by Avakian. Or it could have got worse. Rowan steps in on the face-off. Puck back into the corner. Panamino's got it there. He drives up the wall. Baker chips it up and out. Baker's going to get there first. He's got Pack. Gets it over to Pack. Pack unable to pull the trigger. Evan drives it down low. Baker picks it up. Shot. Save. Over to Tui. Tui drives it down the wall. Held in. Puck punched into the Duck zone. Pack in on the forecheck. Baker in on the forecheck. Driven up the wall. And out. Ducks with his own entry. Shot. Holy cow. Just wind up and shoot. Now we're down 6-2. Well, if this is one to give away, this is the time to do it. I guess game one. Get this out of our system. Falski steps in on it. Move back into the far side, into their own end. Transition back out through the neutral zone. Cross-ice pass. Gets it back to Botero. Botero's hoisted up to Rafalski. Rafalski cuts down the zone. Gives it back to Botero. Big drive. Rebound. Just set wide of the net. Back to Moji. Moji off the wall. Fumbles with it. Unable to hold it in. Ducks transition out. Again, 3-on-2. Kings just watching him. Moji picks it up. Drives it up to Coffin. Coffin gets knocked off the puck. Held in by the Ducks. Now it's driven out into the neutral zone. Botero back to pick it up. Stretch pass. Swift doesn't get all of it. Ida gives it back to Coffin, but Coffin's cruising for a line change. Back to Dean. Dean sends it behind Ebbett. Picked up by the Ducks and hoisted back out in the neutral zone. Nice poke check by Tui. He gets disrupted trying to get the entry. Ducks back into the King zone. Down the far side wall. Into the corner. Back up top. Shot wide of the net. Ida gets the puck. Transitions it over to Scarborough. Scarborough loses it at the blue line, but regains it. Comes in, fans on the shot. Ebbett roofs it. Ebbett walks into it and finds the top right corner. Goes 6-3 with 2:54 left. Ida back in with it. Ebbett with the 6-0. Ducks send it out all the way down. Not going to be far enough for icing though. Panamino cruises into it, gets it over to Tui. Tui drives up the wall. Transitioned out nicely. Picked up. Ebbett with it again. Gets it over to Scarborough. Scarborough with the rip and a big glove save. Ida steps into it. 2:54 left. Comes back to Tui. Tui drops down. Oh, held in nicely by Ebbett. Ebbett winds up again. Nice big drop. Save. Kick back by to Scarborough behind the net. He transitions it over to Ida, but the Ducks intercept that. Pull up behind their net. Driving up the wall. Puck into the corner. Ducks lose an edge. Transition cross ice out in front of Scarborough. Back up the wall to Tui. Tui drives it in deep. Ebbett in on the forecheck. Ducks transition back out. Moji there to cause some disruption. Shot deflects wide. Otro picks it up behind the net. Pushed into the corner. 1:53 left in the game. Shot. Lock-in leaves it there. This is the trouble I'm talking about. Unable to get it out of the zone. Ducks have it. In deep. Transitioned out. Big rebound. And picked up in the slot. That's what I'm talking about. Felt that coming. So 1:33 left in the game. Kings down 7-3 now. Pick it up. Zone entry. Into the slot area. Picked up by Rowan. Overskated. Recovered. Chipped it up the wall. Baker comes in. Tries to poke at it. Back. Or Tui trying to cut and split the D. Shoved out in the neutral zone. Panamino picks it up. Drives it in. Baker in on the forecheck. Ducks transition over far side wall. Back with it. He takes it away. Stretch pass. Baker trying to backhand it. Panamino down in the corner. Baker comes in, chips up the puck. Comes back to Panamino. And settled out. Panamino with it. King's got to touch up. Panamino with a big drive and a save. Back to Panamino. Minute gets it to Baker. Baker chips it in on net. And Koenig reaches out and grabs it with the glove. So 32 seconds left. Face-off coming to the right of Koenig. Rafalski steps in. It's tied up here. Ducks come away with it. Sweet causes some disruption. Rafalski back to pick it up. Cross-ice pass. Didn't get picked off this time. Ducks pull it back in their own end. Then it goes back to E to D. 13 seconds left. Ducks just playing keep away. Kings chasing. And that's it. So Kings take a loss here in game 1 versus the Ducks, or actually game 2. Game 1 versus the Ducks. Game 2 tomorrow versus the Sharks at 2:30. Stay tuned for that. Him go. Guess he's too good to come out and shake hands. My presence is precious.